So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone in school while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now, I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Pick Your Roll Podcast, episode 162. I'm here with my guys, Coach Ed and Blaze Radio. How you guys doing? We got a expansion team.
House! Oh, yeah, you making somebody happy. Yeah. You making Braun happy.
Yeah,
That's my man. That's Uncle.
I knew you
That's
like
my
that
Uncle.
one.
Thank you, Uncle, for wearing that, Uncle. I appreciate you.
How you guys doing, man? You guys sound like you're doing good.
I'm wearing a LeBron jersey underneath my sweater here. I'm just not going to show it to you. That's all.
Ah.
Oh, what
I
is
got
it from Saint? What is it? Saint Mary's, whatever.
No, I'm waiting for the patch to get put on for him.
Yeah.
You guys heard about the patch, the new one, right? He got a new patch.
He got a new patch?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is this ever going to end?
He wants to wear it for, what was the latest thing? Most shots ever or something? He just broke. Whatever he just broke, he wants a patch for it. He got it.
Mm.
Is there going to be a patch for everything?
How many patches did Michael wear when Michael Jordan played? I can't remember.
To be honest with you, it
Just
wasn't
the C.
allowed.
Didn't they have C's
No.
back then?
No. I don't think so. I don't think
they had
anything was
C's
allowed.
now.
Yeah, Stern wasn't playing that back
No,
then.
Stern was Stern.
Yeah, so Stern in all sport, the commissioners in all sports, they didn't go for the marketing and all the stuff that you see nowadays.
Yeah. Did NBA ever have C's or captains or anything on their uniforms? I can't remember. I don't know if they ever did wear it, if they assigned C's. I know hockey does, and
Baseball? Does
It's
baseball
when
do that?
it's
I don't know.
when they. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up now.
do football? They have C's on football?
Yeah, no, they
College
have
do. I
C's
know
now.
college do.
Yeah, no, they do. They do now.
I know they got like the captains at the beginning of the game to go out for the coin flip and all that.
Trying to see.
But I can't think if there's. I mean, I have a million NBA jerseys here.
Yeah,
See on this one, but that's the champion logo.
Yeah, everything I'm looking at right now, the only logo they have is the NBA logo on their jerseys.
Now, for some
was
of the
everybody.
resold one, like I know I have a Jordan one that literally has a gold trophy, the NBA Finals trophy on it. That was just for after sale. I don't think they ever wore those. And if they did, it was the whole team, not just him.
Did they have Nike logos on them?
Right? Yeah. Well,
No.
not back in the day, they didn't have anything. Mike started. Some guy named Michael started all that.
97.
When there's a little guy like this.
So, Game wants to know, which player jerseys do you have?
Me?
Yes.
I'd be here all day. I actually have a stream where I pull each one out and go through it. I should, check my channel. There's a stream way back in the day where I have one from every NBA team up here. So did you hear the breaking news that happened just before we went on about Giannis? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So basically, the Bucks want to shut him down. He wants to play. So it's a big debate now because the reasoning behind it is from the team's point of view. It's his 5th injury this year. He's had 2 groin injuries, a calf and an ankle injury. He's only played 36 games, so they want to shut him down because, I understand the business point because even if they're going to move him, even if they're going to keep him or move him, especially if they're going to move him, they want his value to be as high as possible. Now, would that be him playing and then making a run, or would that be him sitting so he's healthy? So that's the debate. I've always been the one that's like, if the player's healthy and they want to play, they should. But I also get the business side of it when, especially this situation, because it's top tier, top 5 player, top money. So it is going to affect an organization, a franchise somewhere. I don't know, Mitch, the news. So what do you think about it? And then I definitely want to know where Coach sits on it.
It's just like, Blades, you know what you always say, tanking's part of the organization?
Yeah, like the players are going to want to win, but the organization can make moves to make sure they are, less opportunity to win. And we're seeing a ton of it this year.
That is what I'm getting at. With Giannis, he wants to play, right? He's a go-getter. He wants to play, help his team win, right? And that's what I get from that. But the organization's like, why are we playing him, right?
Well, they're 7 games out of the postseason, out of the play-in with like 12 to 14 to go. So it is crunch time. It is about that time where they could say, shut him down. So I kind of understand if I was the Bucks, but what would you do, Mitch? Would you shut him down or would you let him play? That would be the question for all 4 of us right now. And why? I can see both sides, so I'm torn.
So, Rios, we're talking about Giannis. I don't know if you have heard about that. So, yeah.
I have.
You think they should play him?
In my opinion, if he plans to be there long term, yeah, because like I say, all you got to do is make the play-in, and it's anyone's game at that point. But if he wants to leave at the end of the year, I will shut him down because at this point, you're thinking of him as a business asset. Like, hey, you want to leave? Cool. We want to get the most for our asset, and if you're injured, can't get as much for you. So
I don't know if they can make it. Like, I know there's still a possibility, but they're 7 games out, and the teams ahead of them, Hornets, Sixers, Hawks, and Heat ain't. They're.
It
doesn't look like they're going to make it. Bucks look like they're done. So
it might be a real uncomfortable conversation that to have to see if they keep playing him because he wants to play, obviously, because he's a competitor. But at the same time, like, if you're not going to be here long term, why would we, as a business, damage our asset? Essentially.
Yeah, that's what I said. Rios before came on. What about you, Coach? I don't know if you want the coach's perspective or just yours personally, but what do you feel about it? How do you feel about the whole thing?
I first and foremost, anybody who knows me knows I'm a competitor. I hate tanking with the utmost vigor.
Thank you.
Teacher. Yes, I'm a Knicks fan. I was just wearing this for Blaze today. So
good reaction. He was very happy. It is literally the same one he has on right here.
Yes, it is. So, it's one of the first ones. But in terms of the tanking, I get players. I also, I understand the asset theory, having been an owner of a minor league semi-pro team, but I wasn't paying guys and all of that.
But just the Giannis situation.
I know. No. What I'm saying is I do understand coming from the business side. So But
Sorry.
if a player can play, because there's always the old adage: are you injured or are you hurt?
Hurt, yeah.
If you're injured, I'm sitting you down.
Doctors say
If you're
so.
hurting, you want to try and fight through it and continue on. Let's go.
Toughness.
That's me. I
Right.
get it, but I also do understand executives treat the players. It's just like a job. A
Yep.
job treats their
They're
workers
assets.
as
They're humans,
assets.
but they're assets. Yeah.
Yes. So you do understand that. I hate it though. I do. I just hate it.
Same.
So it's like, if he wants to play, I'm sorry. If I'm Doc Rivers, he wants to play.
Yeah.
The doctors clear him. He wants to play. I get it. Well, guess what? He goes out and he plays and he looks great. That's going to up his ante.
Exactly. That's so.
It
Why
can
wouldn't
go
they
either
be
way.
a little bit more lenient? That's my
I
whole
get
point.
it.
Thank you for bringing it back, because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
What do you think he's going to do? I mean, he's going to be close to 100% to put him out there, and he's not the type to go out and half-ass it.
well, here's the other side.
Yeah.
Too. I'm a team thinking if you're not playing him and he's eligible and you're worrying about hurting him, then okay, that could decrease. I could look at it as it possibly could decrease him next year because he's getting older and you're worrying about him getting injuries. So
True.
you know what?
What kind of message
I'm
are you
not.
sending?
I'm
Yeah.
going to. I don't want to offer you all of this because guess what? We've heard it in other sports, other trade. They decrease the value for his trade asset So it goes both ways. I get it.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Tough situation, especially with the quality, the eliteness of this player. And we're not talking about a bench player that's going to come in and help. This is franchise changing type of player. We discussed it the whole offseason because we thought, and right before the trade deadline, we thought it was going to happen.
What did we just see with the Max Crosby? Because that's setting a trend right now.
True.
That is. So it's like teams are going to look a little bit longer. Let me see as much medical as I can. And you know what? Does the NBA have a time frame where you can back out before a trade becomes official? I really believe that's going to be a lot more of the norm in all sports.
Yeah, and
actually, it's happened before in basketball. Going back to the mid '90s, the Rockets had traded Robert Horry to the Spurs for Sean Elliott.
Right.
He failed his physical.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right.
Trade.
So go ahead.
For me, I want to see him play. I love watching Giannis play. It helps the Bucks to become, one of the teams you got to fear if they make it to the play-in. With him, it's almost guarantee that he's in the play-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they sit him down, the ticket sales are going to fall.
Yeah,
like the Milwaukee is not going to do any of it. So I'm like, it's difficult. It is really, really difficult. But if I'm them, I'm like, Giannis, do you want to stay or go? If you want to stay, you're in. If you're out, I can't afford you to get injured again.
I mean, whatever goes down with Giannis is going to set the standard for so many other deals that go down after that, because then everyone will be comparing. Well, I might not be as good as him, but I should get at least something a little bit below that or whatever. We're going to see a very good example of that in the NFL when June 1st comes and AJ Brown gets traded.
Yeah. We got a Brown and another Brown.
You're getting rid of the other Brown. If that happens, that's the type of stand, because like any other receiver after that would happen would have like, hey, that's him. Look at my numbers. Like there's not going to be a lot to compare to Giannis's numbers, but like I said, they could use that as the top measuring stick.
So I would play him. I would honestly play him. I want them to compete. I want nothing but the best for Milwaukee.
Yeah, you can't go on thinking.
I would say play him until they're mathematically eliminated from contention. Then you can go and shut them down.
That's not bad. That's like a meet him halfway type of thing. So you're giving him what he wants to play, but once it's technically no way they can make the postseason, then shut him down. That is probably the best route to go, because like we're all saying, it's a tough call. It's a either or. There's both sides. So like a meeting you halfway type thing, like Rios just said, would be, I think, the smartest of the things that we've seen here, because you're going to get backlash one or the other way, either from Giannis's fans or like the fans like Mitt said, or from Giannis himself. Why would I want to stay here if you're not going to let me play when I'm healthy? You know what I mean? Like then his foot's even more out the door if they don't accommodate him somehow. But I think if they come at him in a week and say, dude, we're out of it, I don't want to risk you. And then I think he'd be more likely to be like, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I was an operations manager for almost 5 years, and basically, it's all being a manager is finding compromise between your employees and
Exactly.
your bosses.
Yeah, it's
Expansion.
difficult. Hopefully, they make the right decision. I think it will happen any day now, or it could even happen tonight. Who knows? I just want them to make the best decision for Giannis.
Glad I ain't making that decision.
I'm not either.
I mean, there are teams in worse situations, apparently. So count your blessings, Mitch. The Sixers' season's bad, but it could be worse.
It could be worse. It definitely could. Kind of like my guy throwing the Nuggets when he hasn't played there since 2019.
Well, guys are bringing up expansion in the chat. My time to segue.
Go for it.
I'm thrilled about it. I mean, I'm interested to see what
Sonics.
I remember when the Hornets and the Magic came in.
Yeah, me too.
I remember when the Grizzlies and Grizzlies and Timberwolves that came in at the same time, or Grizzlies and I forget who Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
No, it was the Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
Yeah. So I mean, that was like the first expansion of my life in the NBA because I was, too little of a baby for the ABA stuff and all that. Once I was into it in the 80s, it was just the same teams for 10, 15 or whatever years. Once that happened, I was like, ooh, because into collecting cards too. All the Hornets stuff come out, the rage with the Hornets colors. It was such a big deal. Those starter jackets, even if you weren't a Hornets fan, people had the Hornets starter jacket. The starting lineup figures that they came out with all the basketball players, the Hornets were the toughest ones to find. Them and the Jazz, I remember. But like the merchandising end is huge too for me. I'm a marketing type of dude. So having Seattle and Las Vegas into it looks like it's a given. It's going to be those two. The Sonics will be back. Whatever Vegas is, intrigues me because right now the teams, now we're seeing all the like rules of how it's going to be because it's official. So every team's locking down 8 players. You can only take one of the other remaining. You can't lock down someone if they're a free agent or their contract's expiring either. So it's like
going to be really interesting when it comes to this expansion draft for sure.
There'll be a couple really like for most teams, it's going to be obvious. You're going to keep these 8, and then maybe 2 of them are
with deeper benches. It's going to be some tough conversations. Like, who do we keep?
Like right off the bat, would the Sixers unprotect Embiid and Paul George, hoping someone takes one of those contracts on? Like things like that, or your rookie that's in his 3rd year and it might be a bust before he gets out of a contract. Do you want to just let him go, or do you want to test him? Like there's a lot of really interesting things because Las Vegas and Seattle, think about it. If you're those guys, you want to get at least one mid-tier star that might explode. You're going to get a good draft pick the first year guaranteed, but it's like you want to get. No one's going to give up their superstars unless there's a situation like if you want to take on an Embiid or a Paul George. But it's like that interests me crazily. The draft itself.
Another interesting scenario is, we know the Sonics more than likely are going to be back. Do the Rockets let him go in 2028 and let him go back to Seattle and have his final dance over there?
That and what I heard, which I'm not sure if it's totally sure because anything on the internet, I want to see 3 or 4 sources first. That the Sonics are going to get their history back they're going to pick up right from 2008. So unlike the Browns that went to the Ravens and the Ravens have the Browns history and it's all convoluted, that's unprecedented, I think, and I really like it because that shows not only the giving team saying, you know what, it's not really our history. It's going to mean a lot more to you. We're creating our own history. But I think that's phenomenal because that's something like normally a team like the Oilers, the Tennessee and stuff like that down there, you have similar stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of creating their own identity, they use our colors. Oh, we're
now they completely took your colors and uniform for this year coming up. But I mean, that's what makes it interesting to me. 2 more teams. And the other thing is it New Orleans and Minnesota coming to the east?
It's Minnesota and Memphis.
Memphis. That's the other one. Yeah.
It's only supposed to be Minnesota if you count it. Right now, there's 30 teams, so there's 15 in the East. If you send 2, that's going to be 17 in the East.
Maybe it was a Minnesota.
It's got to be just Minnesota then.
Yeah. Well, they're debated. I've heard it's the debate between Minnesota and Memphis. I'd say Minnesota because they're closer to the other teams in that region. So
I've always thought that, NFL, NBA should be kind of East-West split if it could be, because of logistics mainly, traveling in the East and stuff like that. Like if you look the Major League Baseball's preseason, the Grapefruit League and the other league, that's the alignment I think it should be, because it makes all kinds of sense. It's all the Eastern teams and all the Western teams. Like there's always that one or two that intermingle. And it's because of when the expansion came out and bullshit like that. But I would not be against realignment if it did align logistically East-West.
Yeah. Well, Butterfly brought up a good point earlier about the divisions. So I'm like, how would the divisions work in this scenario? I'm actually curious about that.
Honestly, divisions have not mattered for a long time in the NBA.
True.
Yeah, it's more Eastern-Western Conference. Like the default when you look at standings anymore goes to Eastern-Western Conference, not necessarily divisions, because even the postseason is managed not by if you win your division. There's no pennant. You know what I mean? It's top 8.
It used to be bigger in the 90s with the divisions. 90s, early 2000s, they got away from it. You just go out the reshuffling too.
I saw somebody post. It was on Twitter, and I can't remember where I saw it. But they broke it down. They broke it down like it was Toronto, Boston, New York, and Brooklyn as one division. Then it was like Philly, Washington, I think Cleveland, and I forgot who was the other one in that division. But again, you see, they were taking 4s, and they were
do 4. You do 4 divisions of 4.
Exactly. So it made sense the way they broke it down. It really did. It was like, geographically it fits. The only one was like right in the where is it? I think it was like that Phoenix, that area. There's certain the teams around that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was Phoenix, the 2 Los Angeles, and I forgot. Was it Sacramento? I think it was Sacramento.
I think it was Sacramento, yeah.
Or it was Sacramento with Portland, Seattle. I like I said, it was Utah, Phoenix, and the Los Angeles teams. I believe that was what it was. So, but again, I mean, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember, but I remember the East for the most part. Charlotte, all those teams. That's what it was with Philly. It was Philly, Washington, Charlotte, those teams, because they're close together. So
yeah. Now, would you guys be fine if Minnesota went to the East? I think I would be fine with that. Honestly, that would really help the division. The conference.
Minnesota, Milwaukee. I mean, you got. I think that's it. Yeah.
If you look up top, there's the quadrants basically, and it is geographical. We're doing right there, and it's Memphis and Minnesota. They said there that they have circles.
Okay, that's what Vegas was going to go with the LA teams, and then Jazz. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that a lot. I love that. I mean, number one, right now you always hear that. I mean, you're still going to make West Coast trips and East Coast trips and shit like that, but it can be managed. The schedule can be managed a lot better when it's like this, where you're only doing the long trip maybe once or twice a year. Otherwise you're within your division, you're within your conference, you're not traveling that far. And then you don't hear that, they have jet lag from the West Coast. Fuck that shit. These are ballers, man. I hate hearing that. I mean, this would take that excuse out the window.
2 hours is not enough to get jet lag. Try to travel to different.
I know. I mean, they practice every day in the off days too. So come on, like they're physically involved every day. It's not like, I don't know, but yeah, I like this alignment a lot. I would go more to 2 divisions in each conference, 8 and 8. You know what I mean? Because 4, 4, 4, and 4. I get it. You can really break it down, but even if it was 8 and
8, think about it right now. I mean, the West, you could probably do that with the Jazz and with the
2
Texas
middle and
teams.
the 2 left.
Yeah, so that would make
take
sense.
4 from each to go into the postseason. Like I like the 8 straight bracket. I know
if you did the other one the other way on the East, I mean, it's like, because logically I would say I can't sit here now.
Yeah, you would kind of take the middle one and the right one and the top and the bottom one. It'd be like a Midwest, South, and then the East. Something like that. But I mean, I get it. These are where the markets are, so you can't do much about it. What are you gonna do? Put a team in North Dakota or some shit? No. You should have one.
I could probably make that team.
Kentucky 76ers sounds pretty good to me. Pittsburgh 76ers sounds pretty good to me too.
Either one sounds good.
Philly
Either one.
doesn't deserve his team anymore.
And then Butterfly Coach, are they taking the players who have not had a championship? It would come
think that
down
has
to the
anything to do
draft.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you could protect 80 of your players unless a certain stipulations,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
being a free agent. So
Mhm.
whether they had a championship doesn't, obviously, if I was one of those teams, I would want people that have had a championship.
Mhm.
Like for example, for my Rockets, it's gonna be kind of tough decision because they have more than 8 guys they probably want to keep, but
That's the point. Like teams like Oklahoma and you guys and a couple others that have deep rosters, like Boston,
Mhm.
they have valuable players deep into their roster. Like
The
I think it would come
Thunder is
down to
the most
contracts. and stuff.
interesting, in my opinion. The Thunder.
Yeah, if a lot of them are like contracts almost up, and I think Thunder have a lot of rookie contracts.
Same with the Spurs.
Yeah.
The Spurs too. Oh yeah, Thunder has McCain's contract too.
it's gonna be really
Can't pay everybody. I've already seen McCain in Las Vegas uniform, like as one that
I'm
they
pretty
would
sure
have
McCain
to
is gonna be gone.
move. Yeah,
Does the Thunder have such a deep roster? He's not really in need. Like they have 8 other guys that.
is this something that's going to happen next year? Or are they talking 2 years from now? I did. That's the one thing I didn't.
2028. 2028 is when it
So
starts.
next year's.
So probably next off season is when the expansion draft is going to be. Get them ready.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
28.
I'm excited for that. Like honestly, this will be my first expansion draft.
I was still a kid. I don't remember the last. I think the last one was what was it? The Grizzlies and the
Mhm.
Raptors, I think.
The Grizzlies and the Timberwolves.
Oh, okay. It was one of those teams.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm excited for
And
that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Toronto was before that, yeah.
Those 4 teams, the Magic and Hornets included into those 2, those 4, I remember that changed. Like it was at the same time, like Iverson was changing the game with like gear and stuff too. Now you have teams with more crazy logos and different colors. Like that really added so much more culture to the game at that point in time. Those 4 expansion teams made other teams want to go outside their box with their uniforms too. That's when we started seeing all these you didn't see the Celtics in nothing but the greens or the whites ever. Then in that 90s, all that time after those 4 expansion teams, that's when we started to see throwbacks and the green St. Patrick's jerseys and Christmas style jerseys and stuff. Like the merchandising aspect of it after they expanded went ballistic. And I mean, it's been a while. So that's what I'm interested in. Like, what are the logos going to be? What are the teams' names going to be? I think the colors are going to be Raider colors for Vegas, like black and silver.
Yeah.
And you're going to get the green and gold of the Sonics.
Yeah. I'm just really excited for the Sonics to come back. Like, that's insane. That is literally crazy
And
to bring back.
people were
Sonic.
saying they even asked Gary Payton Jr. if he would want to play where his dad played. And he was like,
oh my God.
It's like, I want to be in that draft.
That would be awesome.
It'd be kind of fun to have him go there at least for a year and have another mini. Not that he's as good as his dad. He's a good player, but he's no glove.
Yeah. So what would the Las Vegas team name be? This is where it gets interesting.
Blackjack's one they have, but I doubt they'll do that one.
I was thinking that one. I said that a couple times.
Gamblers is another one I heard, and there was the Houston Gamblers that were in the USFL back in the day.
We have those right now.
Oh yeah.
Our USFL team is the Houston Gamblers.
Well,
I forgot about that.
UFL.
Well, you're saying the team color might be the Raiders, but I think it might be closer to the Aces. The Aces are actually black.
I thought they're black and silver.
They're black and red.
Oh, they have red in it too.
Mm-hmm. Las Vegas Vultures, Vegas Venom. I like the Las Vegas Texas Hold'ems.
What about the Vegas Dealers?
The Sinners, the Vipers, and the High Roller. High Rollers ain't bad. The Scorpions, the Outlaws, the Spades, the 702s. I like Sinners. No one.
I like the High Rollers.
High Rollers and Vipers and Scorpions. Those are good names.
Viper. They need to get Randy Orton to be their mascot. That'd be funny.
I've played against minor league teams named Vipers, and usually their logos are
That's
really on.
Yeah, they're gonna
point.
have. If they named a viper, you're gonna have a badass
with
snake.
the
Like
snake with the
no pussy ass pelicans.
no.
That's Blaze's
No.
favorite team name.
Well, that's why I'm so intrigued. I love team names and logos and stuff, man. My wall in my bedroom, I just drew the NBA logos on my wall. I was like, Mom, I got markers. I'm drawing every logo on there, whether you like it or not. And they look just like it. I still have.
Oh wow. But it's
that
okay,
shit
guys.
fascinates me big time. Obviously, look, I'm a collector of all kinds of shit. The Vegas Vipers. See what I mean, Primetime? It sounds kind of cool.
I
Like
look at it
Coach
like
said, just
I think
imagine
it's gonna be. I think it's
badass
gonna be
snake.
casino. It's gonna be gambling related somehow, though. With Vegas.
High rollers. If there's any gambling, I'd say high
Mhm.
rollers. High rollers is pretty decent because that's like that's the top of the tier. The big,
Yeah.
the high rollers.
The Vegas Royal Flush. These are not ways.
What, they have a toilet as their logo?
That's funny. That's funny. So let's get into players of the week here because we kind of went from Giannis, which I completely forgot until this
It
moment
just
takes
happened.
place.
Well, it just went down.
What?
The Giannis thing was just
Oh,
announced
yeah,
on
yeah.
NBA
Yep.
like an hour ago.
Yeah. Kevin
there's-
Durant and Jeff Green have played last season with the new Sonics.
That's right.
Mm.
All right.
They old.
So, yeah, let's get into players of the week. Rios, who would you players of the week be?
Pains me to say, I'm gonna go with Luca.
I knew someone would go Luca. I'm going a different route.
Luca, in the middle of a divorce, he's on a generational run right now. He's averaging 35 points a game right now.
Yeah.
Insane tear right now.
Yeah, and the Lakers are on what? They're in the third seed right now? Third,
Yeah.
fourth?
They're
Oh my
third right now.
God. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm still not watching the Lakers, but
I
good
don't
for
trust them
Luca.
in the postseason, but I mean they're on a good roll right now with Luca. Luca's he's playing out of his mind. Divorce will do that to you.
Blaze?
Amen. He is not unwatchable anymore. Lucas shows his old self and takes over games like that. Who knows? Maybe he'll start playing a little defense as well here. But 37.3 points per game last week, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. He averaged a triple-double last weekend. When you're hearing the Lakers are on a roll, and we're not, no offense, we're not talking about him as the reason. We're talking about Luka. And obviously, it's a give or take with both. It's a team game. And to see him do this and maybe shut up some of the critics that are out there busting his balls for his play recently, which has been garbage. I'll say that. But when a player like that of his level starts to come back, we see this last year and a year before, you're going to see a lot more ramping up in the next 2 weeks. Players are going to start to shift the gear and play and it sucks for me to say this because I hate saying that they don't play their hardest all the time, but it's a fact. Right before the playoffs, you're going to see these players start ramping up. Luka's already there. And I'm right with Rios. They're suspect once the postseason happens, but you can't count any team out that has this son of a bitch and Luka on it. And I'm just being real. Whether you like him or not, that's a dangerous team. And AK is right in there with him, Austin Reeves, and a nice little supporting cast. Ayton's been playing a little better. Like, that's a team that could upset someone maybe. The other one is he ain't scoring 83 every game, but Bam didn't fall off very far last week. He kept really balling out. And that's the fire under his ass, probably, from everyone saying this is a fluke. If it was KD or if it was Steph, no one would really bitch as much for someone scoring 83. People are out there calling it fake. It wasn't real. No. And then there's other people defending it now, which I love the banter. Hey, Bam, guess what? Everybody's still talking about you.
They're going to be talking about it for the rest of eternity.
And he's really keeping that team afloat, and now they're making a little run.
Yeah, they are. They are. Coach, who's your player of the week?
Just said it, man. It's Bam and it's Luka.
It's Luka.
It's hard to argue, and like you said, say what you want about what Bam did. It's hard to argue it, man. I mean, it's not his fault in a sense. He just went out and played the game. I mean, what's Herm's famous line? You play to win the game.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Yep. Don't blame me. Go talk to Washington if you want to blame someone.
Right, he scored 44 at
Why'd they
halftime.
wait to the fourth quarter to triple team me? Why'd they wait that long?
Exactly.
With all our stars out, and he had 60.
That's the point. That is the whole point. So
Yep.
and then Luka is, I mean,
On fire.
the one thing that helps Luka, especially with last week, is and shout out to where did I see the on Sportsmanlike they were talking about it. They said LeBron is coming back and he's understanding his role now. He understands he's more of a glue guy. They said the last game he's out there diving on the court for loose balls.
Yeah.
So
hey, with 2 broken elbows, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So it's I mean, like you said, love him, hate him, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
He's accepting his role, and that's what makes this team dangerous.
Yep.
I mean, if LeBron accepts that role, then it's like, okay, exactly. It's like, he's, and then you got Ayton, like you said, he's understanding what he needs to do to step up. So, it really changes their whole dynamic, as a team, as an organization. So, and if they get on that roll, I mean, they got some players over there, besides Luka, and Bron, and it becomes more of, okay, do you really want to face them? Do you really want to play against them? Because they're tough.
In a 7-game series, yeah. I think my only concern with that team is LeBron somewhat, for now, has accepted being the glue guy, but come when the lights are brighter, is he going to still accept that role? That's the one question I would say.
Right now, they're third. They're locked into third with Rockets a couple behind them and a long way before the Spurs. So that would put them against the Timberwolves in the first round if it ended right now. And I could totally see them beating Minnesota.
Yep. I don't know. Rudy Gobert will win Defensive Player of the Round.
That would also mean Nuggets Rockets, and I would love to see that series.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be such a good series right off the bat, too.
So for me,
guys back, it's going to be a good one.
True test.
Yeah. So for me, it is not Luka. It is not Bam. It's actually Jalen Johnson from the Atlanta Hawks. What he has been doing with the Hawks team, been on a 10-game winning streak. He had 35, 10, and 8, or 35, 10, and 7. He had 27, 7, and 8. He's averaging like a dang near triple-double for what he has been asked to do after the Trae Young trade. And now he's arguably a top 15, top 20 player in the NBA, and he could be an all-NBA third team. That is how good this guy is, and credit to the not the Rockets. Sorry, credit to the Hawks.
Right.
Credit to the Hawks. I mean, they really they turn a new page. They turn a new page and they build around Jalen Johnson. So,
Mitch, I hope I'm wrong about this, but the way the Hawks are playing, they could be the reason Philly doesn't make it into the regular postseason and they're in the play-in. Because look who we were just talking about, Bam. And the Hawks. Those are the two teams right in the way. And if they're playing good, it's hard to catch someone who's playing really well. And here's the Hornets right up your ass. So it is a true test. Those last 10 games with Embiid and PG back for 10 games, that's all they have. Because right now we're at 14. We got 1 week to go. Everyone's back except Maxey. He got 1 more week. So which sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can stay afloat till Maxey gets back, they got a shot at least. But if they lose like 2 or 3 in a row, it might be a wrap.
Right now, with the 3 other teams in the play-in playing really well, even if they make the play-in, it doesn't look good for that game. These are 3 of the hottest teams in the NBA right now, and they deserve. I mean, I'm taking back what I said before about not really liking the play-in, because looking at the East, the Heat, the Hawks, and the Hornets are really good teams right now. And I will have to take back what I said a month or so ago that I hated the play-in, because those are teams that could actually do some damage.
If it's all teams above 500, I mean, can't argue against the play-in.
Yeah, that's another one, Rios. Thank you, because I hate losing records in playoffs anywhere. Yeah. Playoffs.
But and then let's talk about Giannis, right? In that play-in, if Milwaukee gets Giannis to actually play, they're right in that mix.
They got 14 games and they're down 7, so they would literally have to win almost every game.
They'd have to go.
And with Giannis, it's actually possible.
I agree. Like I said, he is that
And
guy.
Giannis and Ryan Rollins playing the way he's playing right now, and they got Kevin Porter Jr. playing well. Like they got a decent little squad over there.
Well, I hate to play devil's advocate and even bring this up, but they could say, yes, okay, Giannis, you're going to play. But that doesn't guarantee he plays in the fourth quarter, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The corporation, the business has the right to say, unfortunately, okay, we'll let you play the first half, and that's it. Because we'd rather get a more ping pong balls in the fucking thing.
Dang. I'm trying not to laugh, but yeah.
Jamar, that's right, Jamar. Your team's on fire. So we're talking about the Hawks, and Kaminga's not playing. He's been out.
Who?
He's coming back. Kaminga.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
he
Kaminga.
Comes back. He got on the shelf.
I forgot about Kaminga.
He blew
That's
up,
how
and then
deep this Hawks team is.
That's half of my damn fantasy team now. And Edwards is out, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but Rio Butterfly wanted me to ask you: you're coming to Austin to eat at Durant's new restaurant opening in April?
The what?
Durant has a restaurant.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but he's having a new restaurant in Austin, Texas.
Well, I'm going to Austin in June. One of my buddies that lives in Missouri is coming down for work, and we're going to hang out when he comes to Austin. So I'll be in Austin in June. I'll check it out.
Katie's Cupcakes.
I go to Austin for barbecue. There's this one spot about 20 minutes outside of Austin called Salt Lake. Oh my God, it's the best barbecue I've ever had.
If I ever go to Austin, I want to go to all the comedy clubs because
I
watch Kill Tony.
Like,
I know all those comedy
no
clubs.
lie, drive
I'd love
3 hours. So from my house to Austin's about 3 hours. I would drive 3 hours just for this barbecue and go back home afterwards.
Right.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Blaze, you were talking about the Timberwolves and how they could match up with the Lakers. Anthony Edwards is out for a week. That could really hurt him and bring him down a notch in the standings.
Well, that's what I was just going to say after I said that. Like, that's the one caveat we do not know.
Yeah.
Who's going to go down as soon as the postseason starts and how that can affect so much. I hate to talk about injuries, but look how the whole year's been. You really think we're going to go through one round of the postseason and there ain't going to be no injuries? I hope so, but
we lost Şengün for a week and we dropped from 3 to 4.
That's so huge. I mean, it just seems, I don't know. I'm sure if you look back, I'd like to see the numbers, like the number of injuries every year in the NBA total. Like, is it more the last couple of years? Is there an upward trend, or does it just seem that way? You know what I mean? Like, well, if your team is Philly, you definitely think the last 2 years it's a lot of injuries, but overall, it just seems like we talked about it. I think it was last year. We were like, name a team that has not had one significant injury this whole year. And we're sitting here going, fuck, no, not that team. I can't think it. No, not that. Hornets. No, they had
a lot of that.
Everyone.
Back to, I think, like a year or two ago, but the shoes, everyone's wearing low tops and all the injuries are.
Don't get me started, man. That's my biggest pet peeve. That's wearing low tops and complaining about ankles and Achilles injury is ludicrous to me. It's like you could prevent half of them. You're still going to get some injuries. You could prevent half of them with equipment. That's just, I don't care how trendy it is. You can blame Kobe and Steph and all the KD and them wearing low tops.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
They say it's about comfortability.
And I'm a sneakerhead too. Protection has to come first, and comfortability comes second. In shoe wear.
They wear stuff underneath.
Yeah.
Like braces, and then like we don't see it.
They tape up, and I've seen it.
For example, he wears braces. He wears low tops, but he has braces on his ankles. He hasn't had injuries since.
Yeah. The ones who have the chronic injuries, they're going to wear, and there is a lot better braces and support than they had back in. I had to strap a fucking ace bandage or throw an ace bandage around your leg and go fucking play. So 2 of them. I played games in my senior year with 2 air casts. I had air cast on both legs because both ankles were twisted.
Oh, cute.
Jeez.
So I just said, give me the air casts, put them on. I played in air casts. That season, I had to wear low tops because the air cast wouldn't fit inside of a mid or a high top.
Yeah.
But that's the late 90s when we had straps upon straps upon straps. They had ones you could put over top of the shoe as a strap.
Mhm,
I think anyone's
mhm.
competitive basketball, competitive football at any level, like you play with at least one broken bone at some point in your
And
life.
that's your own pretty much only piece of equipment, your shoes. The
Yeah.
most important. I mean, it's shoes versus the floor nonstop. I mean, yeah,
Yep.
you're gonna wear a jersey and shorts too, but we don't want naked ball players out there unless it's like models or something. Hot women models. I mean, be specific.
Mm,
And
mhm.
coach is like with big booties too, because we remember that video, the big booty basketball league.
Mhm, mhm.
God.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now they're in the chat talking about Anthony Edwards and how many kids he's got.
He
And
don't
what's the
mind too.
point?
He's spread
No,
his
I'm just
seed.
saying they're talking
Spread
about that
that
in the
seed,
chat.
son.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm just like,
Like, look,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's his dad, so he's just spreading the wealth.
Yeah.
Got a bunch
David.
of ants. He got his own little ant farm.
Yeah. And they're Holyfield. All right. We has
There'll
11
be
kids.
Ant the third and Ant the fourth when we're all 90 episode number 2000 of the Pick and Roll podcast. Anthony Edwards the third had 85 points and he broke Bam's record from way back in the day.
Can you
Mhm.
Wait, that's
imagine
not
if
the record. Wilt had it.
Yeah. All right. Now, here's some good news. I feel like Russell Westbrook broke history. He passed Steve Nash in 5th all time in assists.
Is he gonna
I
wear a
kind of knew
patch?
that was going to happen, but
Is he gonna
there's
wear a
no patch. There's no patch for a 5th. There's no patch for a 5th. So
I mean, he deserves it.
he deserves it, man. He actually deserves it. I'm getting tired of the hate that this guy keeps on getting. He's
one of the most-
arguably the best thing in Sacramento right now.
I like to call him the most well-rounded player. One of the
Yeah,
most
I
well-rounded
believe
players I've ever seen. Athleticism, skill to shoot, to drive, to dribble, defense. He could do it all. Those triple doubles he had. I mean,
Not just that, his passion for playing the game. This dude goes out there and gives 110% every single night.
he makes it look
Yeah.
like the other four guys aren't trying as hard.
Mhm.
That's why I never understood the Westbrook hate. Like, and he played for my Rockets, and we loved him down here. Like, he played his ass off every single night. He didn't take a night off. He played his ass
Yeah.
off. Never made excuses. He was great with the fans. From reports, he was great in the locker room. I don't get the hate for this guy.
Because he plays angry, and most conventional fans are not used to that.
He likes to do this too. He's going to talk. He's going to get in your ear a lot. And I like
Mhm.
that about him. He's a
I love
dog.
that about him. Like,
He's
I
a
love the
dog.
passion. Like,
He's
you gotta feel this shit. Like, this is your job. You gotta take pride in it. And he takes so much pride in his job. Like,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
would you hit on that?
passion is a great word. Just his drive.
Yeah.
Pun
Mhm.
intended. Pun
He
intended.
reminds me of Allen Iverson. back in
And the
2000,
fact
yeah.
that he lately is taking a back seat to come off benches to help teams
Yep.
and elongate
He
his
understands his
career.
role too at this stage of his career. Like, how can you hate in this guy? Like, this
No.
guy's a Hall of Famer, and he's like, "Hey, I'll come off the bench."
True.
Mhm.
And that's he knew what to do to make his career longer, take a back seat, go to teams that might not be, he went to Sacramento. You think he went to Sacramento to win a ring?
He's making it more relevant.
He went to play basketball. That's the love of and you can't, if you're a Hooper fan, man, you got to respect that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Like I
He
can see he
used to
could be
be
a
my-
dick, but when you're that good, you got the right to be a dick.
Yeah. Right. I mean, because of him, look at the whole triple doubles thing. Now it's being calculated like no other. He actually started that. I know Oscar Robertson got the record, but Russell Westbrook made it. What is the word I'm thinking
That's
of?
the first person I've heard since I was a kid compared to Oscar Robertson. And that's a huge, 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 huge compliment. People would say this guy reminds me of Magic or this guy reminds me of Kareem or something because Oscar, that was his thing, the triple double and stuff before he was doing it all three parts of the game. Whenever Westbrook did it, that's the comparison he got. That's the first time I'm hearing that's very Oscar Big O-ish. That's a huge compliment, man. Put him on that level. Whoo.
I mean, when you talk about Westbrook's shooting percentage for his career, he's averaged 44% from the field, 31% from three, and 77% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
I mean, That's not shooting is not his game. His game is attacking the rim and doing everything.
The
And he
only
drives with so much passion to the rim.
Yeah, that's my favorite part is slashing to the hoop. The only thing that is not on his resume is a ring.
Unfortunately.
He's in the Barkley.
Unfortunately.
He's in the Barkley syndrome. You know, one of those guys that no doubt is going into the Hall.
No,
Helped
first
so many
ballot.
teams, but yeah, so many teams he's helped, but his resume overcomes not having a championship. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think it's his fault he didn't have a championship. He's been on some teams that maybe should have had one.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
I mean,
team, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
look, and then now KD, when he left, he managed to keep the Thunder afloat. I mean, he really helped the Thunder. What was it? When was he MVP? Was that the 6th seed? Or he was the 6th seed in the conference, and he got MVP that year for the triple double.
2017 MVP, all-time leader in the league for triple doubles.
I just
think
love this for Westbrook. Westbrook.
History, a guy that was on the 6th seed won MVP.
Yeah, 2012, he lost in the finals. He was with the Thunder. They lost in the finals. That's the furthest he got in 12. So he's only been to one finals.
He's only been to one. Didn't they lose like 4-2, 5-1, or 4-1, or something like that? I think they won 2 games.
They lost 4-2.
Lost to the finals of the Heat in 5 games.
Oh, 5.
9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 2-time scoring champion. That's something we don't really talk about as much as
Right.
we should.
All right.
Like you said, you just said, he wasn't really a big, spot up shooter type of player, more of a slasher, get to the free throw line type stuff. And to lead the league is pretty impressive.
Yeah. And the fact he's still doing this at his age is actually crazy how athletic he still is. I mean, you got to give him credit on that. He's taking care of his body. He's 37 years old.
I was just going to say, has he ever had any like big injuries or anything that I can?
I mean,
not that I can remember.
He tore his ACL.
With Brooklyn, remember?
The Brooklyn.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. So, Russell Westbrook passed Steve Nash 5th all time. He's going to break some more records when it's all said and done. And he's been on so many teams. I think he completed the rainbow.
He has a Olympic gold medal too.
Yep.
From 2012.
How many teams was Russell Westbrook on? Like when you look, it was the Thunder for the longest period of time.
Thunder, Rockets, Wizards, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Kings. He's never had green. No, he's never had green.
Oh. He'll get green.
Sonics will pick him up. He might be one of those ones out there. Remember, we were talking a couple weeks into the season. Why isn't Westbrook on a team?
Yeah. We like Russell Westbrook. It says when he's gone, that's gonna hurt. I feel like that's gonna hurt when he retires in a couple of years.
The LeBrons, the Carmelos, that's the last couple of those, man. We're ready for the new era.
It'll be a little different because when you watch this dude play, like his passion for the game, his love for the game, you don't really see that anymore.
If I was a coach, I'd want 7 of those on my team.
Right.
That type of drive, man. Give me like that heart.
He could be playing on 2 broken legs. Put me in, coach. I can do it. Like he just wants to hoop. You don't see that today. Now it's like, my ankle's a little sore. I'm just gonna rest tonight. I gotta watch out for my brand. He doesn't give a fuck about his brand. He just wants to hoop.
Hey, good old Scoot Henderson's finally doing some good stuff up there in Portland.
Yeah. Portland's got Scoot Henderson's doing well. Drew Holiday, he had a stinker, but he's been playing well. Denny Avdija had a great year. So Portland's gonna be something next year, I feel like they're gonna be
Portland versus Seattle feud coming back here.
Oh,
the great Northwest.
Yeah, 18 years for DeAndre Jordan. He's on the Pelicans. Wow. I can't believe he's still in the league.
He looks like an old Pelican. Big lanky legs. He should go like this and put his leg up. He's a Pelican.
Yeah, how old is he? I'm actually curious now.
Like what,
he's 37.
There you go.
He got like 1 year left. I don't see him
You
staying for
never
much
know. You get on
longer.
the right team, you could Kyle Lowry yourself an extra year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sitting on a damn bench all year playing 3
Watch him be
minutes
back next year.
as the head coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Let's get right to the standing or not standings, predictions, and then we'll call it. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up as I bring up the schedule?
Well,
Anything
not
else?
NBA related. I'm ready for March Madness.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. I'm
Loving it.
streaming a couple games tomorrow.
I know my team ain't
Streaming-
going very far. Coach is like, WNBA, we ain't coming back. Congrats on your
if my
girls getting
Cougars
their
win the whole thing, I will be
contracts,
unbearable online because I've been waiting 43 years for this shit.
I just want to see you guys versus Florida in that bracket, the end of the bracket. I want to see
That
that
would be a
game.
good one.
I'm going to say this because I'm going on a rant tonight. I hate what they did, especially to St. John's. How the
There's a
Oh,
lot of
you
people
don't-
upset about that. Yeah,
excuse
Yeah.
my language.
they got to make a
Yeah.
win.
It makes no sense. First of all, you blew out UConn. You won the Big East. You blew
Yeah.
out UConn in the championship, but you put UConn number 2 and you put them 5.
Mhm.
Somebody explain it to me because I'm stupid.
Yeah, the 4 or 5 thing because you're getting a number 1 and then your next.
Mhm.
They got Duke, I think, if they win.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no. 5 plays 12. Remember, usually
4 or
when you have-
5, and then that's what I mean. Your path goes through number 1 a lot sooner than anybody else. from
Oh,
4 or
okay,
5.
yes, but no, it's not even that. Remember, 5-12. Usually, you have
Well, at least 1 12 wins.
at least one. I remember I saw one seed this year. It was 3 number 5s that were knocked out by the 12 seed. So to me, that's saying you don't expect them to go far.
I think St. John's they come out. I don't know if they could beat Kansas. They might have to fight first. My bad, not Duke. They'd have to fight either Kansas or Cal Baptist. So they're playing Kansas in the second round, and then it would be Duke if they made it.
I did a bracket for work, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose round 1.
The Miami Ohio thing too blows my mind. I don't give a shit. Those kids did. It's not their fault. The schedules are made years in advance. They won all their games. They lost one.
No, they lost 2. They lost the one during the regular season, and they lost the tournament.
So I mean, 11 putting them in the play-in. I think they deserve to be in the regular.
I
thing.
agree with you. That's why it's like that's why I'm sorry for me. I'm not into the college basketball scene anymore because it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, they try to make
football.
like college football. They're trying to make
Mhm.
strength of schedule so valuable. And in NCAA basketball, the teams are different every year or two. You can't count strength of schedule like that. It doesn't transition year over year anywhere like college football either.
Those guys they're there for 3 years at least.
Yeah.
College basketball, they're there for a year and they're gone.
Mhm.
The top
Yeah.
players.
So, chat, let me know who you got winning the March Madness. Blaze and I both have Michigan.
I did pick another one because I mean,
Oh,
I
you
always
did?
pick 2. I picked one really crazy kind of bracket with some nice Cinderella stories and stuff.
Who you got
like-
winning that one?
Well, I got Arizona beating Kansas in that one. Like I also think this way: BYU could make a run. They got DeBonsa.
Yeah.
I always think of Danny Manning. Back in the day, he scored 30 every game and carried Kansas through an entire tournament. Like he just ruled everybody. I also see that with Acuff. I think Acuff ends up being a top 3 pick after this tournament. I think he passes up someone like Caleb Wilson because Caleb's hurt and he's not playing, which obviously hurts UNC. So now you have a new Darren Peterson's out to clear his name a little bit because people smeared him earlier in the year for taking himself out of games and shit. Who's to say Kansas might make a run with him on there? You know, he puts that team on his back. I look at some of those players that could do that, and there are a handful of them. But then there's like really good, solid, like full teams. Michigan, Houston, Florida. Those are like solid teams, like the whole team.
No, our point guard, Ian Fleming, I think he's going to shine in this tournament. It's going to carry us to a win and be a top 3 pick.
But like there's a lot of people picking Santa Clara to beat Kentucky in the first round, so I'm not expecting much. The team they started playing better at the end of the year for like 2 or 3 games, but then it went awry because of the tournament. And it's just like, I don't know. I deal with it every year with these players. it's like the second half, like not until like February or January, they start playing like a team because, well, it's a brand new team every couple years. And now they're, just getting reacclimated. It's weird.
Yeah. You know what else is weird? Apparently, this is football. It just broke. The Cleveland Browns submitted a rule that will only allow teams to trade draft picks 5 years out of the 3. How does that make any sense?
Did you also realize there's too many Jalen's in the NBA?
Yes.
We didn't
No. What's the big deal?
It's a video. Mitch, now you're gonna have to show it.
No, I saw it, and that's why I keep saying, "What's the big deal?" I'm like,
it's a great song. I love it. I love that song.
No, I get it.
But like, no, I agree because like bunch of Roberts, bunch of
and there's 58 in the NFL. There's 58 Jalen's.
I mean,
and even the song gives credit to the man who started it all, Jalen Rose.
I don't know. I just look at
Cool
it
Cat
like,
was losing it. He was like, "Why did it hurt there?"
Yeah, he did catch a stray. Jalen Hurts did catch a stray in that video. I don't know who that guy they're comparing him to, but he does look just like him.
That's this era. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. That's this era because
Yeah.
I think it's funny as shit.
Who you guys got for the predictions? Golden State at Boston. Got Boston. Curry's still out.
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be. I'll give Golden State credit. I hate giving them credit, but they play really well without Curry, without Jimmy Butler, but just not enough firepower against, especially the Celtics getting Tatum back. He's been playing really well coming off that Achilles tear.
Yeah.
So my question is, why can't Tyrese Halliburton come back then if Tatum did?
What about Damian? Hold on.
And
Damian Lillard.
Because everybody's
different.
injury recovery is different. That's you always want to hear that reasoning.
Trainers.
Tatum was out for like 10 months before he came back.
I'm just saying 3
How long was Kobe out for his?
30 seconds. Then he went and shot free throws.
How long was Kobe out for? That was like what's in the place. It's like 30 seconds. Thunder at the Nets. Not sorry, NYG. Give me the Thunder.
It's the Thunder.
It's gonna be over by the second quarter.
McCain drops 40.
Oh, dude, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Sixer fans.
They're gonna have SG out there in garbage time trying to get to his 20 points.
Yeah, he already did. Oh, he was out for 8 months. Thank you, Arco. He was out for 8 months.
I mean, Kobe's different than everybody. Like that dude was just obsessed with playing. So he's a different breed. His kind of play doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
All right, Coach, you got the Thunder too. All right, Portland at Indiana.
It should be a close one.
Give me Indiana home.
I'm gonna go with Indiana as well.
I'm going Portland.
Of course you would.
Hey, I'm allowed.
Because Avicii's on that team.
Correct. You're not wrong.
Nothing to do with that, man. I hate Indiana. Hate them.
Why do you hate him, Coach?
And you let Josh Hart, of all people, get 33 points on you. Josh Hart? I know, don't get me wrong. Josh Hart, 33 points?
Yeah. Oh, there.
He'd be grabbing.
Not even in 2K. Like
he'd be smacking ass out there too.
Yeah, Jose, he was getting interviewed, and Jose hit him. He was like, "What the?"
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Toronto at Chicago.
Chicago.
Toronto.
30.
Toronto.
Utah. Toronto. Utah at Minnesota.
Utah.
I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Minnesota because Utah's gonna bench the ass in the third quarter.
Accidentally win.
Ace starting? Is Ace Bailey starting?
No, they're tanking.
No,
he's
starting,
but will he play more than 3 quarters? Probably not.
They're only playing the first half.
I love Ace, but yeah, I go Minnesota.
They should start finding teams for that.
You ready for this one?
Pelicans.
Your favorite team, the Clippers and the Pelicans.
Oh God.
Yeah.
James Garbage and the Clippers, I guess. I like the Pelicans players. I just don't like the damn nickname. It's Pussy It's the Pussy Pelicans.
Next
Nobody
week we'll
afraid of a
talk
damn
about Kawhi.
Pelican.
We'll
There you
talk
go.
about Kawhi Leonard next
Clip her
week.
toe-
He's
you can
been
clip her
killing it.
leg with
Here,
a
here you go,
clipper.
Mitch. This is what I'm going with. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Ah.
when Kawhi plays. I mean, he's averaging 35 points a game when he plays. It's just, this is so many damn
Yeah.
games.
All right. Atlanta at Dallas.
Atlanta.
Both teams had Luka.
That's I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
I'm
Jalen
going
Johnson,
Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been on a tear lately.
Yeah, he's a top 15 player in the league, 15 to 20.
No, not even close. No.
Not even
Go
close. Okay.
25, 27 maybe.
I'll go Atlanta.
I think
Alright.
he's top 20.
Top 20?
Denver at Memphis. Denver.
Should be Denver.
Denver's ramping up.
Yep. After they crushed my Sixers again.
But we knew that was going to happen.
They crushed a lot of teams in the last couple games. So yeah.
Everybody knew that was going to happen.
Well, yeah, when Şengün went down with the injury, they blew my Rockets out. They're on
Yeah.
the top now.
Yeah. All right. Coach, you're going with Denver too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lakers at the Rockets.
Ooh, red hot Lakers, right, Bronny? Hell yeah, bitches. I'm scoring 50. Fuck Luka. It's my
I'm actually
team.
going with the Lakers.
It's my team, not Luka. He's going to try to take that team back over.
Now I'm gonna go Rockets for one reason. Like Kevin Durant, after the game ended, he had 2 points in the second half. He took whole blame for the loss. I don't think he's gonna let them lose again against the Lakers. He's gonna take it personally. He's gonna drop at least 30 plus tonight.
I'm going with
Boom back as well because they were missing him.
I'm going with Lakers. I'm going Lakers.
I'll be the solo man. I'll
Just
take
keep
it.
shooting Reed Shepard. You can win 6th man of the year. He's second in voting now.
Boy, Cocaine Curry.
In
I
odds,
feel so bad for him.
he's second, man.
Dude, when he dunked against the Lakers, I lost my shit. I was like, oh my
Right?
He's got
God. He's
ups.
mad he
You ever
dunked.
seen him dunk before? He's got ups.
He can jump. Yeah.
I haven't
He's
seen
in
him
those
for
little
sure.
those
In a
midnight
game.
things they had in Kentucky. I remember him dunking. I was like, oh, we got a new Rex Chapman out here.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it with the Rockets him dunking, but I lost my. I mean,
No,
everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if he does it much in the games.
No. That's his first time.
Put him on.
So,
Shoot
yeah,
them threes.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna end it here. We'll a great show, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And there's Blaze with his camera off while we talk about the Pelicans. Oh,
It's me, Tobias Harris. You didn't say one word about the Pistons today. We're gonna win it all. We ain't losing another game all year, bitches.
I got Boston beating you guys.
Fuck them. They ain't no good.
All right.
You're
Oh,
finna
I'm the
God.
coach of the year, motherfuckers. Fuck you all. I'm the coach of the year. Eat shit, Philly.
Yeah, it's now his job to decide if Giannis is playing. Is he playing? Oh, God. That was my idea. I gave you that idea. What is up, Mello? All right. We'll catch you guys later, I guess.
Sexy. Come on.
All right. Catch you guys later, man.
Ah,
Like, share,
come on,
subscribe,
man.
especially on the Hardcore Sports Network. Yeah, we're out. We're out. Peace. Have a good one.
Where's my brain?